Okay, good morning to everyone. Okay, welcome to our science online class. Okay, today we continue our lesson about the structure and function of the main blood vessel. All right, so you can refer your textbook, page 88, or you can refer directly from your uh, screen your handphone or your laptop maybe. Okay, so here, um, about the structure and function of the main of blood vessel. Okay, before this I was attach you or send you two videos last week on Thursday. I was sent to you two videos about the blood vessel, and oh, these two videos is about blood vessel. So I hope you can get some information from there. Okay, so today I just want to give more explanation based on your textbook. All right, here, if you look at this figure, okay, so you can see the structure of the vein, artery, and capillary. So our blood vessel divided into three types, namely arteries. If you can see, here, this is the artery. Okay, this is the artery, the red color, and this is the capillary blood. Okay, this is the in a mixed color, blue and red, because in capillary gases exchange occur. And then vein in blue color. Okay, this is the vein. So in this figure show that the relationship between the artery, capillary, and the vein. Okay, if you look at the arrow here, this is the arrow from show that the blood from the heart through narrow lumen. Okay, narrow lumen, where the artery has a thick muscular and elastic wall, and then the blood will delivered to capillary. And if you look at the blue arrow, from the capillary enter to the vein and go to the heart through the bigger lumen. Okay, bigger lumen, and got valve there. Okay, while the vein has a thin wall. Okay, so before this, you know what is the function of the valve. Okay, still remember? Okay, the valve, the function of the valve is to make sure the blood flow only one direction. So means when the blood enter to the vein, and then it will flow to the heart. Okay, cannot return back to the capillary. Okay, so this is the structure and the function of the artery. Okay, if you look at This one is the cross section of the vein. Okay, the structure of the vein has large lumen. Okay, and then has a valve. Okay, and then it has thin and less muscular and less elastic wall. Okay, for what? For facilitate blood flow under low blood pressure, because your blood or human blood from capillary will flow to the vein in low pressure. Okay, and then the capillaries, if you look at the diagram or figure of the capillary, it's made from a cell. Okay, the wall only one thick, one cell thick, the thinnest wall. Okay, for what? Okay, what the function of the thinnest wall? Because it's made up of one cell thick, because the what uh, absorption of gases, absorption of nutrients. Okay, so the gas exchange, when the blood contain oxygen, will diffuse from the blood to the cell, and then cell will use or make a respiration process, and then produce energy, and the carbon dioxide produce and absorb or diffuse to the bloodstream. Okay, and then this is the artery. Okay, the artery has a narrow lumen. Okay, small lumen, and then it has a thick wall, a muscular wall, for withstand high blood pressure, because blood flow inside the artery in high pressure, because the left atrium, sorry, right atrium, okay, will, right or left. Okay, if you look at the structure of the heart, left atrium has a big or has a thick wall to pump the blood. Okay, to deliver to all body part. Okay, so that's mean the blood will flow in high pressure, so the artery must be, has the structure of artery must be in thick and muscular wall. Okay, to withstand the high blood pressure. Okay, that is the structure of blood vessel, vein, capillary, and artery. And then the function of a vein. Okay, the function of vein is transport deoxygenated blood back to the heart from the whole body, except the lungs. Okay, except the lungs, because the lungs will receive the deoxygenated blood from heart. Okay, and then will the gas exchange occur in our lung, and then the oxygen will um, absorb or diffuse to the blood. Okay, and then the blood will flow to the heart through pulmonary vein. Okay, pulmonary vein transport oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart. Okay, if you see here, this is the vein, pulmonary vein, but transport oxygenated blood, because the blood from the heart, the blood from the lungs flow in low pressure. Okay, Next is, okay, capillary. Okay, the function of the capillary is allow the exchange of gases, okay, food and waste product. Food means here is nutrients, nutrients. Okay, nutrients such as mineral and etc. etc. Okay, nutrients, and then waste product. Waste product include carbon dioxide. Is the one of the waste product. Okay, and then the exchange of gases, food, and waste product between the blood and body cell via diffusion through the thin wall of the capillary, because the capillary has a thin wall. And then for the artery, transport oxygenated blood from the heart to the whole body except the lungs. Okay, and then from the what pulmonary artery. Okay, pulmonary artery is transport deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs. Okay, the pulmonary artery, okay, is at right atrium. This one. This is the pulmonary artery. Why it's called artery? Because inside the pulmonary artery, okay, it's contain deoxygenated blood. Okay. Okay. So if you look at here, okay. One more thing I forgot to tell you about this one. Why this part is pulmonary artery? Because the blood flow here, okay, the blood flow here in high pressure, because blood, the right ventricle will pump the blood here, and then flow to the pulmonary artery, okay, in the high pressure. That's why it's a pulmonary artery. Okay, the pulmonary artery has a thick wall. And then this one is vein, because the blood flow from the heart in a low pressure. Okay. So if you look at the circulation of blood, the blood slow blood flow under low blood pressure. Okay, so you can see here pulmonary vein, no pulse detected. Okay, no pulse because the blood only flowing, and then dibantu dengan kehadiran valve. Okay, and then inside the uh, capillary, the blood flow is under decreasing blood pressure and also no pulse. But inside the artery, the rapid blood flow under high blood pressure, and there are pulse detected. Okay, pulse is the contraction and relaxing of artery, okay, to make sure the blood will delivered until the end of our body parts, such as our finger, our toe, and our head, because we have another pulse here. Okay, later we will learn about the pulse. All right. So this is the function and structure of the blood vessel. So we have three types of blood vessel. One is the vein, capillaries, and another one is artery. So remember the function, the structure, and the circulation of blood of the blood vessel. Okay, next, I think in the videos I sent to you last week, God talk about double blood circulation. Okay, okay. Now we proceed the double blood circulation. Okay, I have a video I want to share with you about the heartbeat. Okay, if you look at this one, okay, hold on, okay, if you look at this one, okay, the blue color is the vein. Okay, the blue color is the vein, and continue to the right atrium. Okay, right side of your heart is contain deoxygenated blood. Okay, and if you look at the red color, this is the artery. Okay, this is the artery, uh, contain or transport oxygenated blood. Okay, if you look at, this is the superior vena cava. Superior vena cava is continued to the our upper body part, our arm, and our head. And then for interior, if you look at my area here, this is the interior vena cava. This is continued to the our abdomen part. Okay, if you look at this one, the right side, okay, your right side, this is the left side of your heart. Okay, and this is transport oxygenated blood from lungs to the heart, and it will pump to the delivered to the our body part. If you look at three tube here, this is the aorta. Okay, aorta, the blood is delivered to our head and our arm, and then it will continue to the what the abdomen, our abdomen part of body. Okay.
Ya Allah. Aziz.
Okay, if you look at here, mitral valve. Okay, mitral valve is actually in your textbook says bicuspid valve. Okay, and pulmonary valve and aortic valve in your textbook called semi-lunar valves. Okay, semi-lunar valve. Okay, systole or systole or diastole. Okay, we will learn in heartbeat. Okay. Okay, that is some information about the function of the heart pump blood to our body part. Okay, so here we want to learn about the double blood circulatory system. So in human and other mammals have a double blood circulatory system. Okay, actually you was learn before this about the structure or function of the blood circulatory system in mammals and birds. Okay, so human and other mammals have a double blood circulatory system. Why we call double blood circulatory system? Because it is made up of the pulmonary circulatory system and systemic circulatory system. Okay, if you look at this figure, okay, one showed for the blood from the heart to the lungs and enter from the lungs to the heart. Another one, the heart, the blood flow from the heart to the all body part and enter back to the vein. So if you look at this information, okay, what is the pulmonary circulatory system? When the blood from heart, okay, from heart go to the lung means go out, okay, out from the heart, the blood out from the heart through pulmonary artery to the lung and then enter to the heart again through pulmonary vein. So we uh, we call this is pulmonary circulatory system because the heart is about the pulmonary, okay, pulmonary circulatory system. Another cycle of blood is about the systemic because the heart because the blood flow from the heart, okay, from the heart, flow out from the heart and go to the all body parts and then enter through vein, enter to the heart again. So this cycle we call systemic circulatory system. So two we have two we have two cycle means double cycle of blood circulatory system. Okay, that's we call double blood circulatory system. One is pulmonary circulatory system and another one is systemic circulatory system. Okay, ada word kita cakap Kenapa dipanggil double blood circulatory system? Sebab darah itu keluar dan masuk sekali pusingan, dan kemudian dia keluar sekali lagi dan masuk ke dalam jantung untuk sekali lagi. So ada dua kali keluar dan masuk ke jantung. So itu yang kita panggil the double blood circulatory system. Di bilik sana, bilik. Okay. Any question? Okay, I think we're running out of our time. So we will continue our lesson tomorrow. Okay, before that, check the attendance first. So here got 23. Aurel, Shafika, Rosalind got 2. Awang, Kelvin, Cheris, Chia, Clarence, Elvira, Kaki Hong, Kinu, Lukman, and Muhammad, Benrich, Fikri, Hisham, Nurjihan, Oscar, Osiki, Siha, Wilsa, and Yonggai. Okay, so hold on. I print screen first. Okay. Tomorrow we will continue our lesson about the heartbeat. Okay. I think that's all for today because we only one period today. Okay. Thank you, class. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.